What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, coming at you with 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we duel the different deck every single day. Today we're taking a look at some good old-fashioned Rock Stun a la Koa'ki Meiru, which is a deck that's all about summoning out these rocky boys, the Koa'ki Meiru archetypal rock monsters, that all have effects of attributing themselves to negate our opponent's stuff. Guardian negates effects, Rook summons, wall stop spells, etc., etc. And we're just going to have ourselves a good old time stopping our opponent from doing stuff. We got some Adamatia on the side. We got some funky tech cards and some other lockdown stuff. And all, we're just going to have ourselves a good old fun time with this deck today. Who am I going to shout out today? I shout out people every day. Today's shout out's going to go to some new subs. Let's give it to Pat Hager and Alfonso Apollinaire. I don't know if I pronounced that one right, but regardless, I want to thank those guys. Two new guys joining the club. And so let's go ahead and get ourselves started with today's deck, have ourselves a good old time, and show this deck off in all of its glory. Alrighty, our first opponent. And like I said, this is a stun deck, so we do want to try and go first as often as humanly possible. Not to say I don't have going second options. That's kind of what the Adamantias are for. Alright, so Master Rule 5, you say. Well, I'm going to say no, because I don't really want you to get to do that. Not going to lie, I don't want you to do it. So, opening hand is an interesting sort of thing. It would have been nice to have my Ties of the Brethren, not going to lie, that would be the perfect thing. But we'll see. Our opponent seems to be doing some lockdown of his own. We'll see, folks, we'll see. You know, it'd be really nice if I had that dang old Ties of the Guardian, but I got Moon Mirror Shield Barrier Statue. That's something. Alright, we'll just lead with that. I don't usually like to lead with this, but Barrier Statue, Moon Mirror Shield basically makes it so that my opponent can only summon Earth monsters, and now he can't beat over my Barrier Statue. So, you know, I'm not even going to attack this turn. I'm just going to end my turn. Yeah, he probably wanted me to attack and just trigger one of his dang old battle traps. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that at all. Alright, so now my opponent is in big trouble. He can't special summon much of anything. I'm going to put that in defense mode, and I'm going to summon Koa'ki Meiru Guardian. He's one of our big beefy boys, and if my opponent attempts a monster effect... bottomless trap hole. So this is trap tricks, I suppose. This must be some version of trap tricks, I'm guessing. I guess he just didn't draw any of his monsters? Which is kind of odd. Although, if this is trap tricks, I'm going to be having a bit of bother because I'm not going to lock him out as much as I would have liked. Because he does have Earth monsters. But regardless, I'm going to just summon this Koa'ki Meiru wall and beat into him with it. It's a wall with a chain in its chest. It's crazy. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little miffed that I don't pack Sandman today. You know, Sandman's the one that, you know, stops trap cards. I didn't run him as much because people don't play too many traps nowadays. Well, now I'm wishing I had a bunch of Sandmen up here. I could stop all of his traps. But it's a fine thing. It's a fine and dandy thing. I can do stuff regardless of his little trap cards. He might think he's stalling me. I'll stall him. Ooh, Ties of the Brethren. Do I want to do that now, though? I mean, I did want to do it earlier, but I think for now I'm just going to start using my Koa'ki Meirus. You know, how many dang old traps could he possibly have? You know, I'm just going to keep attacking with my monsters. Eventually I'll get around all of his Iron Scarecrows. He can only use that so many times before I get around it. That's for sure. What else you got? You got something else for me? You've hit me with the scrap iron. You got a second one, maybe? You want to play it now? I don't think you want to play it now. I think you want to save it for later. Alright, let's go ahead and attack with our Guardian boy. He's a big old sandy boy. He looks like he's made of sandstone or something. I can't be the only one who thinks that. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn. And then we gotta reveal some rocks in our hand. I'm gonna keep revealing the Meiru wall. That way, my opponent doesn't know that I have Overload. Good old Overload. He negates summons. It's pretty nice. He's pretty much the most useful one if you think about it. It's between him and Guardian, the most useful ones. I mean, Wall's pretty useful too. That's why we run these guys, as opposed to Sandman. So, now my opponent, he's really thinking hard. He's thinking hard on what he wants to do, because he can't special summon set for Earth monsters. He can't get over this barrier statue if I know anything about, no, trap tricks. Though I'm starting to doubt this is trap tricks at all, because normally he would have, like, done something by now. Twin Twisters. I see. He's gonna try and get around the barrier statue. I mean, luckily I can just put this Moon Mirror Shield back on top of my Hieratic Dragons. Well, unfortunately for you, my dude, I'm just gonna go ahead and tribute my Mon and stop your Twin Twisters in its tracks. Good effort, but I'm not allowing that. Okay, so this is a Hieratic deck. Interesting. And, you know what? I want to show this off. Let's go for Ties of the Brethren. I paid 2,000 life, target my Koa'ki Meiru Guardian, and I get to summon two dudes. Let's summon Sandman, and we'll summon an Overload. We'll just summon Sandman here, summon Overload there. And now if he tries to do a trap card, I can use Sandman to stop his trap so I can get around his Scrappy Iron Scarecrow. So I'm going to go ahead and my opponent surrendered. I think the sight of Sandman just, like, he was like, nope, I'm not doing that no more. Well, that's unfortunate, because I really wanted to show off more of this deck, but luckily we have more duels ahead of us where I'm going to be able to do that. So let's go for duel number 2 and find ourselves a slightly better opponent. Alrighty, our second opponent, once again attempting to go first. It's what we like to do in Rockstun, I tell you. Those sleeves turned out nice. It's just a big old rock with some dang old shades. That's my design philosophy. When in doubt, throw sunglasses on it. I'm a bit of an old school sort of dude. Old school me in the sunglasses. But regardless, let's see what we get for our opening hand. Alright, not terrible. I can live with this. Let's go ahead for Koa'ki Meiru's Diamond Core. Lets me add any Koa'ki Meiru I desire. I'm going to get Overload for various reasons. I figured, why the heck not? Let's go ahead and summon our Overload. I can banish this from Grave to prevent this from being destroyed for a turn, and I might do that just to make it so he doesn't know I have Block Dragon yet. But right now, I'm going to go for my Adamatia Researcher. She lets me excavate 5 cards. I can summon a non-tuner rock that is excavated. Ah, Snow Bunny. But that doesn't stop the effect. Let's see. No, and no. Well, looks like we have double the Overload. I can stop 2 summons. Alright, unfortunately all my Ties of the Brethren are gone though. Which makes me a sad panda. Go ahead and set a couple cards. And like I said, I'm going to banish this Diamond Core. That way I don't have to show him Block Dragon. So I'm going to go ahead and say destroy, but it won't be destroyed. And then destroy, it won't be destroyed. That's a little bit of extra utility. This is why Diamond Core is one of the better support cards that Koa'ki Meiru ever got. Because it just makes it so you don't really need to rely on the Iron Core as much. Ah, Twin Twisters. Well, that's unfortunate, because I was going to use these to completely annihilate Salamangreats. If I had kept these on the board against Salamangreats, oh man, Salamangreats would not be happy with either of these. Oh, goodness. I don't even know if Salamangreats could do anything against that. Not much. It would take quite a bit. No. I shall negate your summon. Get out of here. That's right, I can stop any kind of summon with Overload. Pretty much. Alright, so now, let's see what else we got. Another Diamond Core, I like that. Lets me get another Koa'ki Meiru. Alright, unless he's got, like, Ash Blossom. I mean, this is Salamangreats. I would not be surprised. Salamangreat, send Salamangreat, target a card, destroy it. Well, aren't you Mr. No Fun Allowed? Alright, I see what you want to do. Well, I'll just grab another Overload. That way, you're just in trouble. 1, 2, and my opponent surrendered. Come on, man. I know you guys don't want to rock with the rocks, but come on, duel me, dammit. Alright, well, I'm going to have to do bonus duels at this rate, because people just can't handle our deck. I don't know what it is. So much for the once great Salamangreats. Let's go for duel 3. Find ourselves a better opponent. Alrighty, our third opponent up against Tony, possibly Tony the Tiger. He's great. Hopefully he'll be a great opponent. So far, so much. I haven't had any real good opponents. I don't know if it's because my deck just keeps rocking my opponents too hard, or my opponents are incompetent. Either way. I mean, that last duel with the Salamangreat player, it really could have gone either way at that point, but I don't know. If it wasn't for Twin Twisters, he would have definitely been dead. But regardless, Master Rule, I don't... no. I don't want to do the Master Rule right now. I could, but I don't really want to, you know. Let's start with our Adamatia Analyzer. My opponent will be confused as to why I'm playing this not in Master Rule 5. Let's see what we get here. Well, I got some rocks, and I do like some rocks. Let's get Koa'ki Meiru wall. I just feel like a wall right now would be good. Alright, we'll put those there. Let's go ahead and activate our Ties of the Brethren. I'll go ahead and target Adamatia Analyzer. And let's get a barrier statue, and I'll get a guardian. I'll put this right here. Unfortunately, I don't have my moon mirror shield to protect this, but this will at the very least slow our opponent down. So let's end our turn. We'll go ahead and reveal a rock monster. I'll reveal the guardian I already have in my hand. And so reveal one more guardian. There you go. If y'all were wondering what this was, this is Mega Rock Dragon. It was released in the very first rock-themed structure deck like a million years ago. Basically, I can banish all my rocks from grave. This will gain 700 attack for each. It also gets 700 defense, but this is obviously an attacking monster. So, it's just a surprise little tech card in case, you know, like late, you know, if this duel somehow gets into late game and all that good stuff. And I really want my opponent to, like, you know, feel the beat. Feel the beat of my rock. That's what I want. So, yeah, I've stopped Picari. So now he doesn't get one of his dang old eye spell strat cards. That's a good thing. I don't want him to get stuff if I can help it. Alright, so we're up against Ignisters, I see. And I've drawn Adamatia Sign. This is basically a monster reborn for rock monsters. I can just bring back Guardian in defense mode. I'm going to go ahead and my opponent rage quit me. I don't know what it is today. People don't want to play the game. People do not want to play the game. But regardless, technically a win in its own way, but I really need a better opponents. Where are they? I know they exist. Let's go for Duel 4 and find one. I'm not ending today's episode without a good opponent. Alrighty, our fourth opponent. Let's see, man. We'll see if we get that really good duel or not. I don't know. We're up against the Child of the Sun. I don't know what that's a reference to. Maybe it's probably a game or some sort of reference, but yeah, we're up against the Child of the Sun, and I'm the child of the rock with the sunglasses. So, in the end of the day, who wins? The Rock Child or the Sun Child? We'll find out. Let's see what opening hand we've got. It's a hand. I mean, I've got my Diamond Core, the Koa'ki Meiru. Let's go for, I don't have a rock in my, well, I got my Diamond Core, so I'll get Overload. I'm just gonna get me a dang old Overload. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and summon out Overload. He's gonna be locking out our opponent's summons and stuff. I'll go ahead and special summon my Adamatia Researcher. Put her right there in defense mode. And I'll use her effect just to see what we get. Let's see. 1, 2, no, and no. Okay, well, I got myself a nice little Guardian. Put a little Guardian action right there. Put the rest of that stuff on the bottom of our deck. I could make a lot of things. I could make Granite Loyalist. I could make a Baguska. Baguska's an interesting thing. Maybe I should make Baguska. Oh, so many decisions, but yeah, I think this one time I should make a Baguska. Normally, I use Baguska every once in a while, that's why he's only here as a one-of. But, you know, he's useful for things. Plus, once he detaches material, I can revive it with Adamatia Sign. So, things will be good there. Let's see what our opponent's up to. Okay, Sunchild, let's see if you can get over a drunk taper. Somewhat doubtful, you know. Because this is a taper with alcohol, okay? The alcohol doesn't boost his stats or anything. He just has it, okay? You I don't even know what you got. You got Destiny Heroes. Alright, well, I've got Summon Limit. So let's see what you do about that. I mean, you're going to get to fusion one of your D heroes. That is certainly something. But whatever D hero you summon is not going to have its effects or nothing. It's going to be put in defense mode right away by my Baguska. And then it gets destroyed during the end phase. He's probably going to go for either Dystopia or something. Evil Hero, Sinister Necrom. Dangerous. Let's see, discard a card, send D hero from hand or deck to grave. Okay, that's just a foolish burial sort of thing for him. Okay. But I've got Summon Limit, which basically says that neither of us can summon more than twice per turn. So basically it locks out these combo-heavy hero decks. It's pretty nice, and it more or less stops Malicious from being useful. More or less, not 100% or anything, but in a sense it stops it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and dump a monster. And I'm going to go ahead and set my overload. And I could do more, but for now, I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to see what we get into. What I'm probably going to have to do is start working my way up to more monsters. Dangerous is gone, which is good, because he was a little bigger than my monsters. He had a big old 2600 booty. You know, I mean, I have options for getting rid of 2600 point booties, if you didn't know. But I still like it that I get the option of using my resources for other things. Alright, Sunchild. Now what you gonna do? I've got the stun. Ooh, it's Evil Prodigy. You don't get to see him very often. Let's see. If it was tributed this turn, to tribute summon a hero, draw a card. Very nice tech. That's for sure. You don't see Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy that often. He's part of the original Evil Hero lineup. He was meant to summon out Malicious Edge, but, you know, you don't see him very often. What does this do again? Summon Evil Hero from hand or deck except itself. Okay. I mean, once you do that, no more summoning this turn. You know, summon limit. Summon the limit, my friend. Negated summons, negated cards, effects do not count. It's very specific. Basically, if he played Monster Reborn and I negated it, it wouldn't count towards summon limit. That's kind of how that works. Alright, so now he's got another Prodigy. I don't know why, but he does. So now I'm going to detach my last material, and this is where things go crazy. Let's put this in attack so our effects are not locked out. I'm going to go ahead and use my Adamatia Resurger. Go ahead and excavate some more cards. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go for Sandyman. Sandyman in case this is a trap card. Just in case. Are the odds high for that being a trap card? No. Am I still gonna do it? Yes. Let's go ahead and... Alright, summon limit. My own summon limit stopping me from doing more. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead for battle phase. You know, I've already summoned enough monsters. I'm going to beat over these. I probably could have switched that and done a little more damage. Not a big problem. I want Baguska to taste some blood before he goes away. He's going to go away, and we're all going to be sad that he's gone. But you know what? Baguska was here when we needed him the most. You know, we stopped the combo heavy. Mask changey. Do I want to stop that? No, I can just use Overload to stop that. He's just going to go for that dang old Dark Law. Come on, I know where it is. Put it right here. Dang old Dark Law, that's for sure. No. Oh, wait, why does... That ought to work. Why did that not work? Very strange indeed. Alright, my dude. Very well. You may do your thing. I will destroy your Dark Law later. It's fine. You know, I've got my Adamant... Well, I have enough monsters on the board, so that's all that's important. That's all that really matters, you know? I mean, he's going to be able to beat over one of my monsters, and then he'll, you know, Baguska will leave the board because of his effect. It's fine. Should I have solemned that? Maybe. But it's okay. I'll save this for more important things. You only really want a solemn judgment on important stuff. You know, I would have done a little bit of damage if I had negated the Dark Law summon, but that wouldn't have won me the game. I prefer to save this for when I win the game. You know, I don't want to just waste my Solemn Judgment. You know, I don't want to waste that stuff. Okay, so now he's set a card. Okay, he's gonna go for his Malicious. Okay, that's your first summon, lad. You only get one more. Make it count. You better make it count there, laddie. Ah, he did have Malicious Edge. Yeah, I don't really want you to have that. I'm gonna just get rid of Malicious Edge right there. Right then, right there. So now he's gonna attack me with dang old Dark Law. He's gonna destroy what? My Tuner? My non-Tuner? My Baguska? I doubt he'll attack Baguska. That would be ridiculous. Okay, so he did get rid of her Searcher. Which is sad but true. It's sad but true, but he got rid of it. But this is fine. You know, I've got a level 4 monster on the board. He gives me the most stuff. Alright. So now my Baguska, he goes to Putski. Thank you, Baguska, for all your hard work. Alright. Let me think about this. I really wish I had my level 4 Adamatia Tuner, but I don't, sadly. Sadly, I don't have that. I'm probably going to have to just go for Utopia. Normally, I'd go for, like, Utopia double, but since my own summon limit's kind of restricting that at the moment, I'm just going to go for regular Utopia. I mean, he's still bigger than Dark Law. Still good enough. Let's go ahead. Yep, I've got Utopia. You have Dark Law. My monster is bigger than your monster. That's all that really matters. So I'm going to attack his Dark Law. I'm not negating my own attack because I don't have Utopia double. And I don't have, you know, double or nothing and all that good stuff. But right now I'm just getting over Dark Law. Right now, that's what's important. So let's go ahead, end our turn. And yeah, we're good. We are good in the hood. Alright, so now what's our opponent going to do? At least we're getting a bit more back and forth. The first 3 duels were just like nothing. This guy at least has got some spine to him. You gotta give him some credit, you know? I mean, he's gonna go ahead and use his Malicious. Okay. He's gonna get out his next Malicious. Is that the last Malicious? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Polymerization. You know what? I don't think I want him to have that. I don't think I want to trust polymerization right now. Utopia is a little too vulnerable, because he doesn't, like, stop anything. So if he goes to Dystopia or something, that would be bad. So I don't really want him to have that. Alright, so, yeah, Adamantia Sign. And what will we revive? Probably Overload. Ooh, Ties of the Brethren. Oh, if only I had more stuff. At the same time, though, it's a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing. You know, I've got my Overload here. I could play this. Oh, risky maneuver, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna go ahead, Overload. Okay, let's get out a Barrier Statue. And Analyzer? No, let's go for Guardian. I'd prefer Guardian more than anything. I'll put that there, put this here. Very nice. That doesn't contrary to limit. Let's go ahead and use our Diamond Core, because I don't have any monsters in my hand at the moment. And of course, I can't do Battle Phase this turn, but that's just how that is. So I'm going to end my turn. My monsters will not be destroyed, thanks to my Diamond Core of the Koa'ki Meiru. All I need is a freaking, Earth monster, and I'll be good. Specifically, I need a rock monster, but all the monsters on my main deck are rock, so you know what I mean. Alright, Sunchild. I let you keep this, so now what are you going to do? You can't summon anything but earthy boys. That is technically an earthy boy. No. That could beat over my Barrier Statue. I don't want that. Oh, that was called by the grave this whole time! Ah, goodness gracious. Well, that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate indeed. Alright, well, he's got the soldier boy, but I can just negate with Utopia. That's kind of a thing I can do. You know, I can just be like, no attacking for you. Nope. Nope, indeed. Alright. Yeah, I really wish I had my tuner in the grave. That would have been nice, but stupid dank law stopped me from doing that. Because then I could have, you know, put a card on top of my deck of the Earth Variety. And hey, that's going to work just fine. Let's go ahead and summon out our Adamatia Analyzer. And my opponent surrenders. Well, darn, I was about to do cool stuff. Dang it. I wanted to do cool stuff. Well, I mean, I would have had to link away and stuff, but I can't really do that right now. But regardless, there's our 4th win. Heroes, they tried, but in the end, we were able to stun them too much. So let's go for 1 bonus duel and call it a day. Alrighty, our bonus duel of the day. It's been an interesting day, you know, like, I'm trying to show off this stun deck, and I am stunning people, but my opponents are just, like, giving up right when the duel gets good, and I don't like that, because I like it when the duel, I get to show both sides doing their best, you know? Because there's no point in beating someone at their worst, and it's no point in beating someone who's just going to give up. I prefer to beat up people who give it their all, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's a stun deck. If we stun people, that's a win. So, let's see what we got for an opening hand. Alright, this is certainly a hand that speaks with a mighty fist. What do I want? Let's get Sandman for no reason in particular. I just have this weird feeling I want Sandman. What can I say? You know, big old Sandman, he is the thickest boy. That's for sure. I'm going to go ahead and set my Imperial Order. I'll end my turn. I'll reveal the Sandman I just got so he doesn't know I have Overload. We'll see what we're up against. This is Imperial Order. It stops all the spells. It's another one of those weird texts like the, you know, skill drain we've got. Because obviously if my opponent, you know, makes the duel last too long and I can't use my own spells, it's a little tricky. Just a wee bit tricky there, laddie. Alright, Adamatia Analyzer will be good for later. Right now, let's go for Sandman to stop trap cards. And let's go for Beatdown. That's the thing about these guys. They are big beat sticks. 1,900 points is a lot of attack points. Level 4 monster back in the day. You know what I mean? So, what do you got? Because I can stop your trap cards. If you try to trap me, I can stop your traps. So that's what Sandman's all about. Just stopping trap cards. Well, obviously I'm going to stop that. Why would I not? Unless your other trap was the true trap. Apparently not. Okay, well, Guardian goes through. At least Sandman got to negate a trap today. That's always cool. Alright, let's go ahead and revive our Sandman. Because I want him back. I want him to stop more trap cards. Ah, and that was caught by the grave. You know, I could stop that, but it would literally be pointless. There would literally be no point to that. Unfortunate. Well, I guess now I get to reveal a rock monster. Now he knows I have Overload in my hand. Sad to see, he does know that. I don't know, let's see. So far, it just seems like a, I don't know, one of them troll decks. He's just got, like, Crackdown and stuff, and that's more than likely Mystic Mine. I mean, I have no idea why he said it. Ah, that's why. No. No spells for you. None of that nonsense. So if you were planning to Mystic Mine me, guess what? Doesn't work anymore. Okay. So now my opponent is a giant, he's a giant sack of sadness. Let's go ahead and bring out our Adamatia Researcher. There you go. And let's start doing some plays and stuff. Let's see what we get. No, no, no. Dang, sucker, nothing. That's unfortunate. Luckily, I have ein Speer. I have my Speer Analyzer boy. Go ahead and use his effect. I'm just trying to get more monsters on the board. Nope, nope, nope. Yes, and okay, there we go. There's a monster. It's a monster I can summon to the field, and I'm happy for that. Let's go ahead and put those there, and don't need to do that. Let's just go for battle phase. I could do a lot of stuff right now. I could go for full power Avermax. I could go for bore load. I could do a lot of stuff. But right now, I'm just going to attack with everything. Because at the end of the day, I'm a simple guy. I like to just do the beatdown. You know, I'm going to attack with this here Overload. And I'm really wishing I had bothered to run Cowboy right now. Oh, oh my goodness. It had to be 800. Oh, if only I had that one dang old thing. Alright. We'll end our turn. I'm pretty sure this guy... I don't think this guy can get around this. I've stopped all of his spells. I can lock out his monster effects. I've locked out a summon. I've got 2 tuners that excavate my deck and get me stuff. Can he get around this? I am very doubtful. I am incredibly doubtful. I mean, granted, there is still a chance, but I doubt his chance. So, see, he surrendered. Alright, well, there's our win against the trolly, probably Mystic Mind player. And so, let's go for the end screen. I think, honestly, we've seen about enough. Well, everybody, Koa'ki Meiru's stun deck did alright today. We got all the wins in the world. I just never got to do all the stuff I wanted to do. You know, I mean, I summoned my Koa'ki Meirus just fine. My Adamatias did good. You know, I never summoned Block. I never needed Block Dragon or Mega Rock Dragon. But the thing I don't enjoy is the fact I didn't really use the extra deck as much as I wanted. All I used was Baguska and Utopia. I really wanted to go and show off, you know, Adamatia Rise Dragite, Load, things like that. But, you know, that's the way the duels run sometimes. Sometimes you get to show off everything. Sometimes your opponents just can't deal. So, regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Smash like for rocks. Tomorrow I've got a few, I've got a viewer request for, Nurse Burn. And we're going to take a look at that and have good times with that. And so, your boy Memphis is going to say, again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Tune in next episode for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Action. And I'll see you guys right there. Take care, everybody.